boy, Smuzzy here. Little bit back on track, sort of. Getting there. Gonna be. Loving my Transformers again. Gonna make videos about them. You'll all see why in due course. Trust me. But today we're having a little talk about my other little favourite thing. When I was painting the thing that I'm just about to talk to, after spending all the time doing that, which I enjoyed immensely, I enjoy the painting, but I don't really give a shit once they're not finished. I don't know if that makes me odd. I oversprayed all over that. I came too quickly and went overspray all over the model kit. But it was worth it. It was worth it. I've done lots and lots of seam work. And then I've done a grey undercoat and then lightened the grey with a different grey. I lightened it all with medium sea grey, a very light coat, and I thought I'm not sure about that and I still need to do some rubbing down. So then after that I went with a coat of this, which is gonna have to buy some more. Light blue, Tamiya light blue. It's a very, very nice colour. If you put Tamiya light blue over a grey, oh shit, there's dirt, or is that just water? Excuse me for a moment. It's just wet water. I've spat over it where I've been exuberating. Grey? Green. Look! If you take... Let me get close. If you take grey and add green, if you add blue, you get this beautiful, and look, me show you on this bit, beautiful, beautiful, subtle pale green colour. It was an experiment. I didn't know if it's going to work. Look at the seam work on there. Oh my god, I'm overjoyed with it. I'm very, very pleased. Very, very. It's not actually as good as I kind of wanted it to be. Maybe it just needs a bit of finishing. But I love that. That's the whole thing's just end up very, very well. So I've got to go and take all of this gumph and put it into here. My plan, I've got to be careful with this. My plan is to take one of these fellows. Let me put my face on so you're not staring at my moves. Put a little bit of weight on. I'm not keen. Too fucking lazy to go do anything about it. I'm going to take that and that, where you've got this sort of teardrop shape thing inside, and all I'm going to do is bend that, get some 5-minute epoxy, and glue that sucker down. So the plan is to have a piece of wire attached to a loose one of these, possibly this one. Who knows? I've got like 8-9 meters of this stuff, so I'm not worried about losing the odd couple. Someone asked me the other day, where did I buy this tape? Go on eBay. You can buy 10 meters of this stuff for 11 quid. I know it's good to go to people who supply model stuff. I get that. It's admirable. I love it. And I'm really, 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 bearing in mind I sort of started my adult life in the retail industry, I understand that you should support your local retailer, even though mine's getting progressively worse and shoddier, but you should. However, if you buy like 2 feet of this on the internet and it costs you, or from like a model place, and it costs you sort of 12-15 quid, or you buy 10 meters of it from just some faceless no-name that's actually selling them to go around the edges of swimming pools or around people's converted combi vans, make the most of it. Make the most of it. But yes, the plan, to curve that, pre-attach a piece of wire, twist all this up, stick her in there, then curve the wire that's going to come out of there to another one of these, which I'm then going to glue into the bottom of this, and then run the wire up the neck. The other thing that I need to do is I'm going to run a permanently on red LED in the gun thing. So next up is to take, and I think I'm going to just butcher this the old-fashioned way, some of that gloss black paint. I don't know if I want gloss. I might do matte, I'm not sure. But I think I kind of want it glossy, and so I want when the red light comes on, I want it to reflect in there and just be sexy. I'm also not bothered at all about having a small gap between here and the actual tunnel inside. I think in a working application you would have a small gap between that and the tunnel inside. So progress is happening. The other thing that I'm going to do is take Sky Blue X14 and some X11 Chrome Silver, possibly a smidge of flat white. I don't have a pipette, I'm going to do it by hand, but I'm going to mix up at least half a bottle of that out of these and this, and make myself a metallic blue. And then I figure it's going to be easier, and this is a gloss, and it goes on beautiful. I've done a test shoot on something and it lays supremely. So I want to make myself a metallic-y blue, and the reason for that is because when I was a child all those years ago, in sort of the late 70s, early 80s, I had the original Dinky Toys USS Enterprise where you twisted the bridge and it shot refreshers out the front, and I had the blue Klingon battlecruiser stroke D-7 that was also had the thing where you put the refreshers in the top and you pulled where the fins are here, you actually pulled one of the fins and you went da-gang, 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 and that was metallic blue. That wasn't grey at all. It was blue and white. The plastic bits, the engines that it sat on and stuff like that were white, and the rest of it was metallic blue. And I'm going to recreate that. And I would like to point out at this juncture that if you are a rivet counter and you're sat here going, oh, what are you doing, Dave? That's not canon. You can shoot your cannon at your arse. I want it green and blue because I'm going to have it green and blue. I'm not going to call it Kronos 1 or something like that. Let's just pretend it was an off-screen variant that you never got to see. How many Klingon houses are there out there? How do we know? How do we know? I know they are all green on the shoot, but then even though if you look at the green that's on the telly compared to the green the actual ship's made out of, worlds apart. It's green underneath. That's all you need to know. So yes, just I'm going to tape off all the way around the sides here, and just this top bit. It's going to be a metallic blue colour, which I might endeavour in a moment, because what have I got? Some tape up here, and I've got some other... Yes. That's this evening's task. Thought I'd just have a little chat, because I'm kind of back on it. Hello all the scale model addictors, and most importantly, I finally found my way round to action, scale, sci-fi model action. Yeah, sci-fi model action. I put the link on the last video, so I think we should be fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to mix some paint up and see how much money I can waste on cocking this up, because I've never done it before, but Tamiya's range of metallic paints was ghastly. Absolutely ghastly. They're very disappointed in it. Very disappointed. If you'll excuse me, I am going to go and mix up some paint and then listen to rave music on my headphones. They're big headphones, look a little like this. And I'm going to listen to it this loud. And there's not a thing you can do about it.